speaking. For those of you who haven't heard me speak, once I'm done, you'll probably be thinking the same thing. You can blame this on Sane Burton. She's back there. She let me speak here. I was going to make a joke that went like this. Hi. I'm sure everyone is wondering, why is there a young Mexican woman speaking at the Asian Convocation? I chose not to do that joke because Dr. Rudy Guevara Jr., right here, is actually half Filipino and half Mexican. I'm half Filipino and look Mexican. Are you mad? Just kidding. But my family's here, my mom and my 2 little brothers. But I'll get to them in a second. We're here in our caps and gowns looking silly because we're celebrating with our loved ones all the hard work that we've done in the past 3 to 7 years. 7, you ask? Well, I know there's at least one person here who's been in school for 7 years. I don't want to talk about it. We're gathered here today to look back on our college life and think about our achievements, to think of all that we've accomplished, to reflect on the countless hours and endless nights, the stressing, the studying, the cramming, the exams, the midterms, finals, also those ridiculous syllabus quizzes that were worth 10 stupid points. I think back on all of that, and I want to cry. There was so much stress, and I was emotionally a wreck. I ate so much unhealthy food that went straight to my hips. I barely fit into these pants that I'm wearing right now. I cannot tell you how much money I've spent on Starbucks, energy drinks, 5-hour energy drinks, but I think my heart stopped functioning 2 years ago. But let's get down to it. When I was a young half-Asian girl going to high school, I always heard, and I'm sure you all heard, how high school is the best 4 years of your life. I would hear that from my parents, my friends, my teachers, advisors, random homeless people, and my parole officer. I'm standing here though, several years later, disagreeing. I don't know about you, but these years in college have taught me a lot about myself. I've been doing theater since 2006. Balancing 4 hours rehearsals every night with school and a job taught me dedication, time management, and how to sleep in my car. My family has supported me non-stop. So many times my dad and I would be stuck in traffic and it would take an hour just to get into rehearsal, and he would ask me every day why I was doing it. Sometimes late at night my dad couldn't pick me up because he was taking my mom to work, so I'd have to take an hour to walk back home. My mom would ask me, why do you do theater? Why don't you be a nurse? My older sister is a nurse, and my 2 younger brothers who are here graduated as engineers, and they graduated last semester. And I'm interdisciplinary studies with focuses in psychology and theater, speaking to the Black people in our Asian family. Now it's time to be honest, because that's what I wrote down, and my nervous doesn't kick in. Here we go. My grades were not that great. I didn't know it was possible to have a negative GPA. But I will say there's a 2 in my GPA. I'm not going to say where it is in the little thing, but I'm keep that to myself. Education didn't become a priority in my life, sad to say, until I became one of the founders for the Greater Chapter of Islander Convocation Incorporated here at ASU. Josh, Watson, Darius, Enoch, Evan Payne, and I decided to start a fraternity. We didn't want to just join one and force ourselves to fit into the mold that was already created. Okay, so I like being lazy a lot, alright? And I like doing nothing. And I like sleeping all day and only waking up to eat and to pee. But that went out the window when I joined Islander Convocation. We were constantly putting on events promoting multicultural awareness. We were doing community service, having study hours, socials, chapter meetings, and soul practices. I can't think of the last time I had a good night's sleep. Epsilon Sigma Rho believes in education first. That is when I started to care what my grades reflected, and I haven't cared since like 5th grade or something. And for the past 2 years, I've been the chapter president for Epsilon Sigma Rho. Who saw that coming, right? I don't know why a group of young, competent college students would pick me to lead them. You could ask them, they're all sitting right here. I think it was the amount of bribes that I offered them. Speaking of bribes, I bribed Sane to let me speak here today. Just kidding, Sane. I don't want her to get fired. When I saw the opportunity to be a student speaker, we had to turn in a letter as to why we thought we were ideal to speak at this event. I stared at my laptop for about 2 hours and I came up with nothing. And I guess I was trying to approach it from the perspective that I was some amazing student from ASU that should come down from the heavens to speak. Once I told myself to shut up and to put the Oreos down, I started typing. I'm not anyone special. I realized that I had something profound to say because I acknowledged the mistakes I made in this past 7 years. I think personal growth comes from failing and falling on your face. Always being at the top doesn't leave any room for improvement. If I didn't fail, if we all didn't fail, then this world would be pretty boring. Most movies, plays, or songs, or even literature, the best ones are about overcoming adversity or trying to, which is why I think Sane picked me, or the money. I'm able to say how messed up I am, and I learned from it. I met Sane when I was a counselor for Asian Lead, which is a program that I attended that I was a counselor